What up, everybody? Thank you for joining the Ask Patman TV. Hashtag Ask Patman. Hashtag A Patman. Today we gonna be working on a slide slash swing for a baby. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, as of right now, all I have is a flathead screwdriver and another one for a fill up. Okay, I don't know what else I'm gonna need. I'm just opening the box, starting to pull the pieces out right now. It's gonna be my fill up. So I'll get the rest of the things I may need as we go, okay? So the first pieces I'm going to connect will be for the slide piece, okay? Now at the bottom of it, it has an opening. I have screws for your Phillips screws. You will find your Phillips screws in the bag with these big bolts, big knobs, okay? So you take the big part of your slide and the smaller part and you connect them together and then and then use your screwdriver to screw them in. So one screw will go here and screw in, push it through, and then the other screw will go here and screw in, okay? Push that one through, and then it just screws into here. All right, let me screw that in. So one screw, another screw, and they will both go here when you connect it, okay? So you just tighten it until it gets to the point where it's not really tight turning as much, and you're done. You don't have to try to over tighten it because you don't want to strip your screw or tighten it too much and you pull your screw out of your plastic, okay? So just enough to where it's not turning as much and stop. Okay, now I'm going to hook up the sides and the bottom are the steps for the swings, okay? So what you want to do, I want to put my pink on the inside of the frame as part of the inside of the frame and then have my green and my blue on the outsides, okay? So you take one of these and stick in. Uh, let's see, you would do one here, bottom, in the middle, and there. All right, make sure they're all the way in. All right, and then you hook up the other side. Okay, so you have one towards the bottom. You still got a bottom opening. The second from the bottom, third, and then middle, and I skip the top. This is where the slide is gonna go. Okay. Okay, what I did now, after I put the green side on, I laid it on the side and pushed down to make sure it's in. Flip it over, did the same thing. Okay, now you're going to get the bolts to put here. So you're gonna need, give me one moment. So you're gonna get two of these. You're gonna need for this part. You're gonna need two of these with the with his little bit big at the bottom, and then the bubbles at the top. And then this one, that's just flat at the bottom. Okay? So you need 2 of these and 4 of these. These are going to go on to the first step, okay? These are going to go on the bottom 2 steps. So first top step, bottom 2 steps, okay? So it'll look like this. First one, tighten that one on. Second 2, tighten those on. You don't have to over tighten them. Once you get that little snap and it's not really turning anymore, you're good. Turn it and do the other side. Top, turn it, all right? And that's it. And then one more for the bottom. Now, I actually shouldn't have tightened them just yet because I have to connect the slides. All right? Give me 1 second. Okay, so depending on your kid or your baby, you can adjust the height of the slide. So you can put it up here to the first one to give it a little bit more slope, or you can move it down here and move your steps down some more. They gave you enough space to adjust it. You can put your first step at the very bottom and then let your last step stop here in the middle and move your slide here, and it'll give it less slope, which allow the slide to, or your kids to go down the slide slower. I may go ahead and readjust it to make it a little bit slower for my baby, and then as she gets used to and familiar with it, I'ma readjust it and move it back up. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch this up. So what I did, I moved the one with the little um lumps or whatnot at the top, with the grooves at the top and the bigger part at the bottom. I moved that one to the connection with the slide, okay? Because it goes in better. The little instructions is not quite clear, so a lot of it I'm seeing as I go. I thought I was going to be able to move the slide down to a lower level, but the slide part on the inside that comes through here is bigger than the holes for the steps, so it didn't go in. So I had to keep it at the top and just leave the steps. Either you can probably still adjust the bottom step. I'll have to see that also as I get to the end right here. But you have the 3 all the same for the steps, and then the 2 that's different on the slide. Okay, what I did after the slide, I hooked the butterflies up. So at the very bottom, you don't put a step. This is where your butterflies are going to go. So you put one butterfly facing back with the hole at the top, and then one butterfly, move rock, one butterfly facing forward with the hole at the top. Look at the dog want to play with the slide and stuff. So you have your 2 butterflies facing in opposite directions, okay? With the one hole at the top on one and the other hole at the top on the other, okay? And this is going to be for the swing. So for the butterflies with the holes, they give you 2 little plugs. I guess you can fill those holes, the butterflies, with water, and that's going to give it a little bit more weight. I'll probably come back to that, but right now I'm just going to put the plugs on them so I can have them. And I'll fill it at another time, maybe. All right. I may or may not fill it, depending on how much I want to try to move it around. All right. So that's how your butterflies will look with the plugs. Okay. Next is the swing. Next for the swing, you're gonna need the front part that holds the baby, the back part for their back, the bottom of the swing, and then the top part that holds the swing. Okay. And you're gonna also need these screws or bolts or whatever they are, the lug, the nuts. You're gonna need maybe 2 of them, but we'll see as we go. So I'm gonna take these and put one at the bottom of the butterfly on each side, okay? So let's see if I can get the camera there. So I'm putting one there. I'm gonna put one here. I'm not gonna tighten it. And then I'm gonna go to the inside where the pink is and do the same thing. One here. Not gonna tighten it. And one here. And that's just gonna help hold it. That's just gonna help hold it there a little bit for me. So when I'm connecting these other parts, it don't just fall apart, okay? So now I'm gonna take the back and put in like so. And that's gonna take one of these. All right. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the front and put in, I guess, this way so the music can play. No. So put here. All right. And that's how it will look. Back of the bear or front of the bear to the inside, apple facing out. And they both take one bolt apiece. And then you just screw, you can actually tighten that one because it shouldn't be any more adjusting to this one. I'm not worrying about putting the stickers on. You can do that, or I'll come back and do that at another time if I decide to do the stickers. Next, you take your ABC, A, B, Y, the purple part of the bear, and you hook it to the top. That's why I said you didn't want to tighten your bolts yet. But as you see, when I opened it, it didn't fall because the bolts at the bottom held it together. So now you get 2 more bolts and screw to the top. You put one on the inside and one on the outside. And you can go ahead and tighten these now because you're pretty much done. All these other openings on the outside is just in case you wanted to put your blue on the inside or on the outside over here. Due to I have a girl, I didn't want to make it too girly-ish with the pink on the outside. So to kind of hide it, I put it on the inside where the swing is going to go. So now you take your swing, and with the front part of where the music box will go, I'm not going to hook the music box in either. Where the music box will go, you will face that forward and just clamp your swing to the hooks up there. And you are done. That's that, y'all. The rope has already, they already have the knots. You can reknot it if you want to try to adjust it and make it lower maybe. I'm gonna leave it like that for now and see how it works for my baby. And I'll if it's good, then I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, now you make sure you tighten the rest of your bolts that you didn't tighten at the bottom, okay? And over here by the butterflies. And if you like, you can just check all of your bolts to make sure they're all tight just for safety purposes. All right, tighten the butterflies up. And you're set to go. Do the back and the front. I like this little swing set because it's small. I can easily move it in the house, bring it outside if I want. It don't take up too much room. That way, rainy days, you can still let the baby play. I'm not going to hook up the basketball goal and the soccer net because my baby is not at that point yet to where she's playing soccer and stuff right now. I can do the basketball goal, but I'm not worried about it. My main thing, I just wanted her to be able to swing and slide. Okay? Thank y'all from joining and tuning into the Ask Pat Man TV. Hashtag Ask Pat Man, hashtag Aid Pat Man. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to keep these videos going. You never know what you can do if you never try to do something. Yeah, remember Pat Man told you that.